Guys, I just witnessed a pretty cool sight. I'm gonna see if I can sneak up on them. Oh, did you see those guys? They were up there chilling with each other. I just startled them though. It's just me, guys. Yeah. See the little one duck down and swam around? He's like, wait, somebody might be putting food in here. This guy, he just came straight to the action. He knows what's up. I'll feed these guys well. And that map turtle's back there in the back corner, chilling. They were all three up there before. You see they have that little platform and that floating little platform there. Alright, let's go in the fish room. I got a lot going on to show you guys. Alright, you guys ready to go in there? As you can see, this place is a absolute mess. Look at that. Boy, oh boy, I've been in here working. It's an absolute mess because I'm about to clean all this crap up. That's what I've been doing. Doing my maintenance, changing things around and cleaning. Multiple siphon hoses for different tasks. I like this one with the rigid PEX pipe on the end. That helps out a lot. I'm going to talk about some more pairing up going on. Oh, look at the gut on that one. I'm also going to talk about some of this here maintenance and upkeep. Your boy Ty was slacking a little bit and suffered the consequences. You know, you got to practice what you preach. And that doesn't only go for fish stuff, that goes for life in general. I was kind of being a hypocrite. Anyway, I'll get to it. Alright, you see them guys back there swimming around nice and full and happy? They weren't so happy and full before. I ran out of them brine shrimp, the live, this tank as well. And, you know, they were eating some of that other stuff, like the decapsulated brine shrimp and some of the powdered food and golden pearls, but, you know, when they're quite young, they still need that newly hatched brine shrimp, you know. It wiggles around, it swims around, they eat it. That other stuff, it's easy to foul the water up quick. You know, it settles down to the bottom, and it really helps that bacteria proliferate all over the inner surfaces. You start getting that fungus all over the uneaten food and fish waste and whatnot. It just becomes a nasty mess. And these guys aren't getting all the food they want, so they start getting skinny. You start to notice them dying off, even if they have full bellies. This tank, boy, it was just as bad. These tanks weren't so bad. In this tank, there's a lot still in here, you see. But I started noticing a couple deads on the bottom amongst that crap. Same here. Not so bad in here. There was only like one or two. But these guys are, you know, some are right there at metamorphosis. Some have already done it. You know, they're big enough. And it just doesn't get as foul, you know. But just like 1 or 2 days, man, I slacked wiping those inner surfaces on some of these, you know, pretty small fish tanks. And by golly, I paid the price. Now, I still have some to clean out of here. This tank where I painted the bottom. And there's a great multitude of baby fish in here. They're harder to see because it's a little darker in this tank. And that gray bottom, you know, it's pretty nice, but I wish I would have painted it a different color just for the fact that if you look close, focus, see how the, man, I wish it would focus better. You see how the babies, man, they kind of have that like clear grayish look to them. So when they go over this here bottom, it's like they almost do the chameleon effect, boy. They're really camouflaged. So when I go to siphon it up, sometimes it's hard to see. The fish is easy, and I really don't want to siphon up my babies. These guys are pretty healthy. They made it through the couple days worth of no brine shrimp. I had a little bit, and I was preserving it for these real small ones. You know what I mean? I'm back on track now, though. They all ate well today. And I was giving them the golden pearls, and that held them over. I noticed these white gold marble ghost babies eat quite greedily as well, so that helps. This tank earlier housed those red OB zebras. I cleaned it out very well and got it prepared. This is going to be the next tank. to house angelfish. And next up the bed is this tank. I'm going to clean that shortly. So this whole rack right here will be baby angels. Oh, look at these guys. Beautiful, huh? You notice they're coming up to check us out. Just in the hopes, you know, they're like, hey, maybe, just maybe. Maybe he's going to give us some more of that there food. Because we love it. Yeah, these guys are quite hardy. And they're getting quite beautiful. So, guess that's what I have to say about these babies. You look over here. You see these guys, I've wiped all the inner surfaces. Let it settle out, siphoned out. I also cleaned the sponges, you know. Put about 2.5 gallons of water inside a 5-gallon bucket. Got them sponges in there and jiggled it around and squeezed it out real good. Got all that detritus and fish waste and whatnot out of this sponge best I could. Got it in there, you know. Let this settle out, siphon it out good. And I did that in these all these tanks as well. I still have some stuff to siphon out again. Look at these guys. They'll be spawning them white gold marbles. As you see, it's stirred up, man. I came in here and started filming in the midst of all this. When I'm done, it'll be rocking. You see, I divided their tank up because I need another breeding spot. I grabbed me another pair today. You see this female, she wants to breed, and this guy, he's going to accommodate her. Hopefully it's a good, successful spawn. That's those platinum paribas. And these guys, they should be fine in the smaller space. Their pair bond was nice. That male's kind of spooky, but I think they'll be alright. Boom. That's them guys. Now, I got a little story behind this pair. This has been going on all day. And as you know, I show little potential pairs happening in the big community tank. And then, you know, they kind of chill out, and every now and then those guys who get along, they'll get together and start pecking, and you'll see them vents out, but sometimes there's no action. And when I see some good action, I grab them out and separate them. And that's what I did today, because this girl right here, all day long, she was chilling under there, right about where that little guy is, underneath that sponge on that, on that overflow. And she'd been pecking and cleaning under there, coming up under here. And this pearl scale blue pearl scale zebra or whatever, he was chilling with her, man, but all they were doing is fighting. Here, I see his little vent, it's poking out. It's pretty pointy. He looks like he's ready to do something, but she kept trying to, hit him and get him to come over there and do stuff, leading him over there. He'd come over there, and what'd he do? He wanted to peck back at her, and they were lip-locking and doing their thing, and I thought, okay, well, they'll get it on, they'll get it together. But all they were doing is bickering, and then they'd chase these other guys around. This guy kept coming over there. I thought, well, maybe he wants to pair up. And then this guy, these two males, boy, all they wanted to do was fight. And then you have that zebra right there. He wanted to chase everybody away, but then when he came back, he wanted to beat up on the little girl who was trying to lay eggs, and she's running up the pipe. He wouldn't run up there. But then that other one came over there, and oh my golly, this zebra and that other platinum pariba, all they were doing is fighting. But every now and then I seen that platinum pariba that's in with that female, he'd run up that dang tube with her, and they started running up there, but they couldn't get any of the action taken care of because of him over there player hating. It's like he wanted to act like he was her mate, but he didn't want to be serious about it. He didn't want to take care of business. And that platinum pariba, he looked like he was ready to do the job. And I figured, you know what? That's another pair. Let me get them out of there, get them out of the stress. Obviously they'll be stressed out at first from being moved and whatnot, but not to mention I haven't even got the tank all the way filled up, but I'm going to fill it up with some of that aged peat water, and we'll see what happens. She's already pecking the slate, and I just put her in there a couple minutes ago, so who knows, man. Maybe this evening or tomorrow there'll be a new spawn. We'll see what these guys are. They're pearl scale platinum paribas. I got them off of some platinum blue pearl scales, like these guys. And the percent of their spawn always through these little paribas. So obviously one of them had that stripeless gene in there that peeked out every once in a while. So that'd be cool. I was hoping to see what would happen with that pearl scale blue zebra in one of these guys, but story ain't over. Look at this. Boom, bam, 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 bam. There's a couple in there. I think that's a girly girl right there. But remember, that. Yeah. Remember this guy, he took a liking to her. So that'd be nice. and he's a platinum marble. He came off let's see, his mom was a blue gold marble, and his dad was a blue smoky leopard. And they throw, you know, a variety of stuff. They threw that and that. Pretty cool. We'll see what's popping. And I still have these babies in here with these guys. They're getting good size. They sit it, you know, it's hard to get them because they sit all deep up in all that old algae and detritus and stuff. It's hard to get them out of there. You know, they're pecking all these little microorganisms out of there. And these guys, boy, they're so vigilant about taking care of them. I mess around, they stir it all up. It's like, geez, I just hope I let them babies get big enough in there that I could catch them with a net. By golly. Because I'm past the easy catching stage. These guys are ready to rock and roll. As you see, I need to do some maintenance in here before I let them do that. I want to get this bottom cleaned up. That's algae and waste and detritus. This tank right here, I'm going to hit this tonight. Get this baby going. You guys remember what this looked like, but I need to stay, you know, get it all the way, clean these sponges good. This tank as well, I already cleaned this. I just had to fill it back up. These guys were looking like they wanted to do something. We'll see. It'll be a surprise. We'll see what these guys do. Boom. Look at him getting all seriously violent. He used to be so happy-go-lucky. Now he's really taking to her, and they're trying to defend the territory. Boom. They'll sit on each side of this here divider, bickering. But, you know, that kind of strengthens their little pair bond. You know, it's cool. I just hope the small quarters doesn't. Sometimes when the lights come on in the morning, these males act like they don't know the dang female. They want to like start it all over again and have a little fight and everything. Some are worse than others. Guys, wish me luck with this pair. I'd like to see it. You know, it's nice getting these pairs going. And I think it's pretty cool that I'm documenting this because you guys get to come along with me and basically watch me, you know, start this here program back up. Like I told you before, I had this room rocking to where I just could not fit any more fish. Look at these guys lip locking. Change things up, and now they're changing things up. Hopefully their pair bond remains strong. Most of the time they do that when they're getting ready to spawn. If you look at that one right there, you see that little vent there showing? I'm going to zoom in a little bit while they locked up. Right under there. The light hit right, you'll see a little vent. Anyway, you know what they look like. Yeah, and these guys are gonna do something. Look at it. Just a cleaning that slate. I'm gonna let that reservoir warm up a little bit because I've been using a lot of that peat water, and it's cooled down with that water coming in there. So I'm gonna let it warm back up a little bit. I mean, it isn't too cold, but I don't want to mess up their flow. You know what I mean? I'll just do it gradually. What else I got going on here? Oh yeah. You see I put all those little baby Africans in with those Eureka peacocks. Oh, the Eurekas are way bigger, but these guys, boy, they're pretty feisty. I'm hoping them Eurekas don't try to cause trouble. They should grow pretty good in this here 20 anyway. It was time to move them out of that 10 gallon. And how you doing, little buddy? I gotta fill your tank up too, don't I? That's that high coverage red koi. I need to get more of them. My friend Sarah's got them rocking and rolling. Went and checked out her spawn earlier today. It looks like a healthy one. We changed that diet up a little bit, and boy, I'll tell you what, them little fry have so much more vigor. We'll see. They'll be free swimming probably within 2 or 3 days. Maybe tomorrow, who knows? Oh man, I gotta remember to clean this as well. What else do I want to talk about? I talked about the very, very, very important issue of keeping these tanks clean. You know, you guys want to rock these angelfish? You can't slack, man. You start slacking, you start losing babies, man. And I noticed that. It'll even look clean, but if you don't actually get in there, make sure you clean them surfaces, siphon that out, and do them water changes on these babies the way you need to with your program, it will suffer. You want good quality fish? Your hard work will show, you know what I mean? Your hard work will pay off. You start slacking, wanting to watch TV or whatnot, man, you will pay the price with poor fish. Next, I'm gonna have to wipe these surfaces and clean these tanks out. Like I said, I'm gonna let that water warm up. Most all these guys have gone through metamorphosis, and they're like, "Dog, give us some food, please." Oh yeah, these guys, remember I was iffy about them? They hatched out pretty good. There's a couple wigglers on there still, but there's a whole bunch along that inner edge. So they hatched out well, and these ones, see, I put the date on there. That's the date they actually spawned. I don't know why I was talking about putting the date on there on the day that I pulled them or might as well just put the date they spawned. I don't know what I was thinking. I was having a brain hiccup. You see these guys hatching out too? That's why I slowed down that aeration a little bit. You don't want to boil them all over and stress them out, have them wiggling all hard, using up all their yolk sac, just trying to, you know, stabilize themselves. You don't want them all stressed out either. Them stress hormones will kill them. Just like a person, you know what I'm saying? Hey guys, let's see who's next. This guy really needs to get it on, and they need to start packing and laying some eggs so I can get them in a breeding tank. Well, doggy, look at her up there. She's just a chilling like a Machiavellian. Yeah. Whoa, look at the gut on that sucker right there. Boy. Are those eggs, or is that fish just like to eat? My golly. I love how this fish looks right here. These are all babies off of babies I had, man. These are like generations from fish, earlier breeders I had. Every fish in here I raised up, basically. These guys were all eggs in here at one time. Raised them up. I sold most of all the good lookers off. I kept a handful, and now I'm starting back up, getting it rolling. I still had enough stock left to work on my little project I was working on, and voila, this guy needs to pair up. He gonna be looking good. He came off 2 blue smoky leopards. I think you call that a blue chocolate or something. You know, see how he has all that extra dark? Both his parents were smoky, blue smokies, leopards, and they came off that pair that was the female blue gold marble and the male blue smoky leopard. So we'll see what's popping, guys. I hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend. Stay safe, you know what I mean, and be cool. Make it good. He needs a girlfriend. Boy, he don't know how to act in the morning, I'm telling you that. He killed off an absolutely beautiful female. I forgive him though. Alright friends, I'm going to get back at it, alright? Because time does not stop for anybody. And you guys know, man. I don't know how many times you've seen that dang gone light go off on me. I start singing Blue Moon. Thank the good Lord for my son's little lantern. Oh, wait a minute. You guys want to see how I heat this room? I get so many comments and people asking about this and that. Oh, I don't see any heaters and this and that. Well, this is how I do it. What we have here is a ventless furnace, natural gas ventless furnace. It's a lot cheaper to heat this well-insulated little room here than it would be to use electric heaters or you know, electric room heater. This gas is much cheaper and it doesn't use a lot. It's ventless, so it's quite efficient, and it does the job. You know, it does the job well. I'm impressed. It's more of a comfortable heat. It's better distributed, and you see, it's not all crazy. Look it. I could touch this sucker. Look at that. I could really touch there. I mean, you don't really want to be playing too much right there. Definitely not right there. But look it. See? I'm not bull crapping. Look at that. Boom. Oh, very comfortable. I mean, heck, man, my barbecue grill, slow and low, get hotter than that. Now, right here in the middle, because all the heat coming out of this little vent area, that gets kind of hot, but man, it's not horrible. Look at this. So, you know, that works out for me. And I have this big fan up here that blows it down that way. Here's my air supply system in case y'all was interested in that. Boom, bam, it goes all around. It goes up and around the whole room in a loop. And at intervals at them stands, it comes down. Like right here, you see how it comes down, wraps around, tees off down there and goes through. Same deal up there. You see that? How it branches off that main loop, comes down, boom, goes through there, boom, goes through there. I'm going to show you the other side. Here we go. Boom. See, that's where it came through. Here, goes all the way down in the loop and goes back up, same as over there, and hooks back to the main loop. Down here, boom, same thing. Here, goes down. I'm going to show you the other side. Boom, bam. There we go. Then it loops back up, boom, hooks up to the other main loop. Here we go. We coming back down, looping around, looping around. We looping. Here. Yeah, that guy has lost his dang on mind, but I don't even care. You know, boom, we looping back up. Boom, it loops up there. Boom, hooks up to that main loop. Then I got loops coming off the loop. Boom, we loop down here. Boom, I got this line in the front. I used to have a trough on there with water running through it and little tanks I made out of acrylic, and each one of these could supply it with air as well. I had jars sitting up here in case I need to bubble something. Boom, I got a spot to sit stuff. And that loop comes through here. Boom, boom, it hooks back up to the main loop. You see? There we go, man. I mean, my room ain't the prettiest, so I know you guys see plenty of flaws, but hey, it works for me. Here's my little bleed valve I have going on my air supply. I adjusted so I had the right pressure in that loop. I got that covered up with a t-shirt just to kind of be a muffler. I do have a gauge to measure the air pressure in there, but by golly, I never drilled the hole and put it in, man. Anyway, guys, I got a lot more to show you, and I'll go in better detail, but I just want to give you a sneak peek of some of the little, how things operate in here. Yeah, you know, I'm passionate about this stuff. I like it, you know what I mean? I like it better than hanging out at the bar in the club acting silly, talking jive and stuff. I just come out here and talk some jive, you know what I'm saying? Alright guys, have a good one. Be cool, and I'll see you next time.